What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're sitting here at the Haven Animal Care Shelter. This shelter has been opened since 1977 by a wonderful lady named Dr. Wilbanks. A lot of the animals here have come from either off the streets or owner surrenders, and they're here to get that second chance home. Now, to me, I know what it's like to have a bunch of animals. My grandmother had raised her animals, did greyhound rescues all her life. Still to this day, she has her whippets. And coming out here just 3 weeks ago, looking at the shelter, knowing that it needs some love, I took my first glance and saw how much love it really needs. And we have a contractor that came in and was able to get a donation for concrete to help restore some of these habitats. One of them is going to be a new area for isolated animals that had just came into the shelter. And a lot of the rebuilds that we need to do are some of the animal huts to protect them from the environments that Texas is known for. These strong winds, gusts, rain, hail, snow. A lot of these conditions that animals don't belong in. Dr. Wilbanks has continuously ran this shelter all these years off of donations, and from the goodness of her heart, taking care of all these animals is something I give her much credit for. It is not easy, and I personally appreciate everything she has done for these animals. She has over 80 dogs and over 10 cats on property, and every week a new animal goes home to its secondary home for the rest of its life, hopefully. You know, it's remarkable. People come out every week, volunteer to help take care of this shelter, and to me, you know, every bit counts. A lot of these small shelters that people don't think to come by or come to look at, a lot of these animals still get their secondary chance. But to me, spreading this love on this haven, trying to get the word out for the haven, to me, that's what's important. Every Saturday, I spend my time coming out here and do any repairs, remodeling that I can do to better the animals here on property. Down the line, I will get a video on property. I don't want to go there too much because the wind is pretty bad today. Found a nice little area that's blocking the wind for the most part. One of the things I really want to get out there, though, is just how much Dr. Wilbanks does for this property. She gets a lot of donations for the food that it takes to feed these animals, which is remarkable. And personally, I would like to thank everyone who has spent their time donating to the haven, helping Dr. Wilbanks with these animals day to day. And to each one of the people that come out here and volunteer their time, the haven thanks you for the services that you provide for these animals. And going back to just, you know, with the remodeling that's going to be happening here at the haven within the next few weeks, putting down concrete for some of the new habitats, going in, building new shelters for these animals, remodeling some of the buildings that need new roofing, new flooring. You know, I'll be handling a lot of that. And we'll be getting a video on the majority of what happens here, get some behind the scenes, and really trying to revive this shelter. No, the shelter does not need it 100%. You know, Dr. Wilbanks has done quite extensively well running it since her husband had passed away by herself with the volunteer help. And it is amazing what they have accomplished thus far. But with my help and a few other volunteers that have joined by my side, we are going to go the extra mile to ensure that these animals have a great shelter over their head until their second chance home comes into play. Now, a lot of these animals are sweethearts. A lot of them, you know, they've gone through so much. And to me, an animal is like a kid. You know, it takes that extra attention. It takes almost all your attention to provide that stability for these animals, just like a kid. And these animals, they don't forget. They forgive. They don't forget what they've been through. You know, not all of them have been through the worst. You know, we see on the news all the time of an animal getting shot. You know, pit bull specifically, the most misunderstood canine species out there. Animals being brought up, dog, lizard, cat, does not matter. They react to how they were raised. They act how they were taught, how they were trained. If you were misguided by a dog just because of its behavior, look at the owner, and that says everything right there. A lot of these animals that are sitting behind me, they are getting their second chance. They're getting the ability to have that forever home. And I'm here to be able to provide them that temporary home, give them the warmth and the care and need that they absolutely need. The shelter alone, you know, when I first got here, seeing that some of the roofing was falling off, some of the old buildings were getting torn apart because of the conditions of the Texas wind, you know, it broke my heart. I'm not gonna lie. You know, and that's why I put my extra effort and my extra time to come down here every day that I can. Mostly Saturdays are my absolute free days. I come down here and I repair everything that I can repair. Down in the description below, you know, I'm going to put everything about the Haven, their social media, PayPal for any donations out there, along with, you know, Dr. Wilbanks' contact information. If anyone wants to contact her to see or even thank her for the services that she does. With just that being said, you know, I do want to personally thank you, Dr. Wilbanks, for taking in these animals, for giving them the care and the love that you show them every day. That there is definitely something I find remarkable. I find it heartwarming that somebody can be out there by themselves taking care of these animals, doing this day to day. And I thank you for everything you have done. To all the volunteers out there, I want to thank you for coming out here and providing the care and the nurturing these animals, providing them with the happiness that they're getting now. That's something that a lot of people overlook, but not today. I thank everybody for coming out here and adopting an animal, giving them that second home. Something, again, is remarkable. Anybody could go out there, go to a puppy mill, and buy a brand new puppy. But no, the people that come here to adopt a dog, I thank you. Down the road, we're going to be doing a lot of those remodelings. I will be doing the videos for that, and I will let you guys in on the scenes, let you guys know exactly how far we got, how far along we're getting. Right now, we're just in the process of raising the money to be able to rebuild this shelter back to a valued point, to where these dogs, these cats, you know, these animals are getting the proper shelters that they need. And again, all that information will be in the description down below if you guys want to be able to help out. You know, share the video, get this out there. You know, a lot of people don't take the time to really go into an animal shelter and really spend time with the animals. And I've spent my time here on property with the majority of these animals, you know, going in, playing with some of these dogs just to be able to give them that entertainment and the exercise that they need. It warms my heart just to be able to be with these animals and give them that extra attention. On top of that, you know, if you guys are new here, this isn't always going to be the kind of content that I'll be giving you guys. I know it is one of those random ones, but it is what I've been talking about. Preparing for the moment, getting ready for the moment of getting this out there and getting this live and getting this all put together. Without further ado, guys, again, smash the subscription, turn on those notifications to follow everything that we do here at The Haven, as far as the remodeling process goes. I do want you guys to be able to see everything that goes on the scenes and get that out there. Without further ado, next video we'll be out here traveling the property so you guys get that first glance to know exactly what it's like to be on property and know why I am so passionate about disc calls. I appreciate you guys for taking the time to view this video. Again, smash that subscription, turn on those notifications. Without further ado, y'all have a great night. We'll see you next time.